Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my face with no makeup on. This is it. This is me. So I'm sitting here with no makeup on today because I want to do a whole look for you guys. I want to do something you can wear Christmas, New Year, yeah, and just comfortable. I don't know about you guys, but I wouldn't personally have time to be doing loads of makeup Christmas morning. Also, if you're wondering why I'm sitting on this chair, I filmed for a whole day yesterday. I filmed sitting on the floor and then I'm not using any other content because something happened with my camera. The white balance was off and every single video is blue, like I look smurfy blue. So let's do that today. This isn't going to be too product based. I'm not going to be like, buy this and then also buy one of these. I just want to keep it super cash and talk to you guys about this year, next year. Yeah, let's do it. But just before we get into that, if you guys don't know who I am, my name is Robert. I'm a professional makeup artist here on YouTube and also in real life, and it is my goal to help you become a pro yourself or just someone who's really, really good at makeup. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, then please consider subscribing. Also, if it is your first time here, this is a scar. I haven't shaved it in, hair doesn't grow over it, and no, I can't color it in. It's scar tissue. Makeup doesn't sit on it. Okay, let's get straight into it. I'm actually gonna start with my eyes first and then move on to skin. And let's zoom in. Can we just say how much LED lighting makes all your like little imperfections stand out? Okay, so I'm just gonna start by, let me get that eye poo out my eye. Okay, so I'm just gonna start by just putting some brow gel through my eyebrows and then kind of letting that, I guess, set. I always go against the direction my brow hairs grow in, because I feel like the brow gel can get to the root of a brow better and then kind of like hold it in place. I actually need some new brow gel, this is gross. So I'm gonna spike that up and let it just sit there like that. So you guys are gonna have to look at those brows through this whole video. Oh, I do just want to mention to you guys about a hooded eye tutorial. It's been highly requested. Like every single video, every single like thing I post, it's like hooded eye. I promise you I will get you a hooded eye tutorial. Like I really want to do it for you guys. Here's the deal though, I want to do it properly. So I don't want to sit here. I mean, my eyes are slightly hooded, but I mean, they're not the most hooded. I can literally raise my brows and they're absolutely fine. So I have a friend with hooded eyes that I'm going to use for the video, but it being Christmas and all that kind of stuff, I don't really have time. I also have 2 jobs, so I do that as well. YouTube not considered a job, if that makes sense. But I want to do it properly. I want to do liner in that video. I want to do everything. I want to do everything I can for you. So I want it to be beneficial. I just don't want it to be like, quick, get a tutorial out about hooded eyes. I'm gonna start by using MAC Paint Pot in Painterly. This is my all-time favorite eye base at the moment. That could change, you know, at any second. I'm gonna buff my eye base out to around about here. So also, I'm trying in this video not to cut off my chin because I did a video, I think it was one of my reaction videos, and for some reason I found it acceptable to kind of sit like this. And all of you, you're so nice. You were like, great video, but can we see your face? And I was like, yeah, you're totally right. So, and here's the thing as well, I am, what am I doing? I consider myself very new to YouTube. It's only been within the past, 2 months that I went from 8,000 subscribers with about actually only 300 people watching my videos up to 40,000 or around about 40,000. I don't know where I'll be when I post this, and having thousands and thousands of people watching my videos. So I'm still learning. How certain products look on camera with, you know, my lighting setup. I'm still working on my lighting setup. I'm still working on where I sit, and that's why it's kind of constantly changing all the time. I'm by no means an influencer or YouTuber. I'm still new to it. So thank you all for giving me your feedback and kind of bearing in mind that, you know, I haven't been doing this for very long. Makeup I've been doing for ages. Doing makeup for YouTube, I haven't. So although I've had my channel for like 5 years, I've only taken it seriously within the last year. I had like 2 breaks away from it, you know. So much shine. So I know I said I wasn't really going to mention products. Did I say that? I can't remember. I'm going to be using these 2 from Viseart. I bought these thinking, let me try the texture, because the bigger palettes, the more expensive palettes, are like £100 and something. I would spend that much on a palette. It was going to take me a while to save for it, but I would spend that much on a palette. So I got these 2 thinking, oh yeah, that'd be great. And they're so small. So I'm just taking this like peachy orange colour first. I'm going to take it too far in, just around here. And of course I've started filming, so somebody has to make some kind of noise outside. So I'm trying to do a bit of pre-filming before Christmas just so I can kind of get my stuff together and have everything uploaded and ready for you guys. I don't want to slack off just because it's Christmas, you know? And not everyone celebrates Christmas, so I don't want to not have anything just because I'm celebrating. Well, not celebrating, I'm just going to be eating all day, you know how it is. So I want to start making this a little bit darker, so what I'm going to do is go in with a darker brown. So I'm coming at this angle again because my eyes are slightly hooded and I'm keeping my eyes open and looking straight into my mirror, and I'm kind of setting out that shape, you see? It's almost like you're drawing on your lids. And I'm just going to gently buff that out. These eyeshadows are really, really good quality. If you guys don't mind spending a little bit of money on your makeup. Okay, so let's start making everything a little bit darker. I'm going to take like a tapered brush. Can you see it? And I want to make more of a kind of like carved out shape. So with these kind of eye looks, I think it's just easier to like draw on the shape you want and then go in and blend that out after. So this is very similar to that look I did in my contact lens video, if you haven't watched that yet. But I just wanted to take a little bit more time doing it. So you can see I've kind of just drawn that shape on, so we have some quite heavy lines. Let's go through and buff those out with a MAC 224, the best blending brush ever invented. So I wanted a black, but none of these two palettes have it. So I'm going to go into my Mitchell palette, Me, Myself and Mitchell from Beauty Bay. And I'm going to use a black in there. It's a shade Mafia. And what I want to do is make a very like concentrated dark area here. And just slightly through the socket there. I don't really want to move that colour so much. I just want to soften it out where it is. I feel like that's enough black. Black is a colour I don't like to play around with, you know? So on an eyeshadow brush that's slightly like fluffier, I guess, I'm going to take that first orangey shade that we started off with and I'm just going to take it right down here. I want to go a little bit further down because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a dark pencil on the waterline and I want that to kind of transition down, if that makes sense. And then I'm going to take the darker brown, get as close to a lash line as possible. Only about halfway across there because I want to keep the inside kind of light. And then I'm just gonna buff that in with a clean blending brush. One thing I forgot to mention is don't worry about the shape going on here because I like to cut that off with concealer. Okay, so now I'm going to take MAC pencil in Feline and I'm going to go in at this kind of angle just so it goes slightly on the lashes as well. And then I want to get like the slimmest brush I can find and I'm just going to buff that across and slightly down. And I'm just going to take that brown, the darker one we used before, and I'm just going to go over that. So we get more of a fade. We'll clean this up as well with concealer. So I'm just going to take a very neutral grey kind of tone. Just pack that on the lid. And then a nice like shimmery champagne colour. And then we're going to do on the top what we did on the bottom. So with black pencil, I'm just going to roughly dot along the top lash line here. So I'm just putting a little bit of Fix Plus. I'm going to tidy up here. I don't like to use makeup remover to do this because I find that you're unable to then go on top again with makeup, if that makes sense. Like it gives this really weird texture. So I'm just gonna go in with my brow gel, buff up a little bit. So I'm gonna go in with my Stroke a Brow, a brow pen from Ardell. I didn't even realize I did brow products, but I'm glad I did because I love this. I'm just gonna fill in the gaps. Okay, so I'm just gonna carve out my brows slightly. So I'm just gonna go round the edges of that and just slowly drag it down and kind of pat it into place. I don't want to do too much blending here. Okay, let's get some foundation on this face. I'm using a BB cream, so not a foundation. So you might have seen my one of those videos I made. It's like, you're using it wrong. And this is one of the things in that video, is a flat foundation brush. A lot of people kind of just use it to drag their foundation around their face, whereas I lay out where I want the foundation to be if I find myself having to use this brush, so like I'm doing now. And then I'll just use the tip to flick that brush backwards and forwards and get a good blend. Otherwise, blending is non-existent with this brush. So next I'm going to take just a translucent powder and we're just going to bake under the eyes. I'm joking. I'm joking. You know I hate baking. So I'm literally going to old school powder puff the areas that just need a little bit more mattifying. Now I'm not like an influencer. I don't like brighten under my eyes very heavily. I am going to use a highlighter, however, from Ofra, and I'm only going to use it in the areas that naturally catch light on my skin. So I want my skin to have a natural glow. I don't want it to be like line, you know, I just want it to be, when the light catches those areas, that's the area that glows. Oh, what is that? Oh no, I'm getting two big spots. Oh. So that to me is quite a lot of highlighter, so I'm just gonna buff that out a little bit. Oh my god, look at that. Ugh. That's the one bad thing about a highlighting powder, is it just shows any kind of texture on your skin. So that way when I move my face, only certain areas of my face catch light. It's not constantly, I'm gonna use a little bit of MAC bronzing powder and matte bronze. Not too much, so I don't want to be too bronzed up. Okay, let's get some lashes on this and then we will be done. All right guys, so that is the finished look. I hope you like it. These lashes are so heavy, like I feel like I'm falling asleep. But yes, a little bit smoky, a little bit, I was gonna be like not that much, but it's quite a bit. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you have an amazing Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. Wait, has it been Christmas yet? No. I hope you have an amazing Christmas. I hope you have an amazing New Year if I don't see you before then. I think I have one video before New Year, but it's pre-recorded. But yes, I just want to say, guys, thank you so much for this year. It has been absolutely amazing. Everyone who's subscribed, everyone who's left a comment, a love comment, a hate comment, whatever you've done, liked a video, it's made my videos more visible to other people, so then I can share my content with other people as well. Thank you so much. So yeah, let's have an amazing 2020. Oh my god, together. Don't forget to like, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, do whatever else, follow me on Instagram. Yes, thank you so much, guys. I will see you soon. Bye.